I'm scared to death. Scared of your eyes looking into my eyes. Scared that I'll back out and hold my breath. Wake up one morning and see your face. I can feel it coming back. These shivers are every day. Whoa, I say it's over. I get out of bed and leave. Yeah, just like that. I got the shivers. Whenever I would think about you. Now that I left, I live without you. I'm on my own again. I got the shivers. Whenever you went out of line, yeah. Now it's like everything is fine, yeah. 'Cause now I'm alone again.
Where am I going now? Just falling over dreams. Now I'm just so far gone, this isn't what it seems. Taking me so damn long, it's fading from belief. I need to slow this down, it's burning from beneath. Come break this line, this love's in my sights. Holding on for what is worth my life. I'm now inside, I'll make it up the void. Find my way to giants in the sky. Tonight it comes to life.
Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker.
We're gonna start. Let's go.
Alrighty. Welcome to the Adonis Castle Hill, Hercules of the Hills, 16, session 2. First up, we've got a Charlottethorn. Welcome everyone. So my name is Robert Higgs. I'll be the commentator for this session. Apologise if I get any names wrong or anything, but please feel free to have a chat amongst each other. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so nice first squat there.
I'm losing the line. One line.
Alrighty, so how have all you guys been today? Okay, so we've got Jezebel next with an opener of 75 kilos. Who's everyone here supporting today? Where are you guys watching from? Alright, bar is loaded. Isabel, 75 kilos. First attempt, let's go.
We might get your names on, please. Feel free to come and correct
Nice easy opener to start off the day. Should be 3 white lights, nice squat. Perfect. Alright, so next up we've got Samantha. Samantha will be opening with 80 kilos.
Next up, Samantha, 80 kilos. A red and a 2.5. Rack weight 8.
Yo, what the hell? Do you want it above the lifter details? This one for the up one? Alright, the bar is loaded for Samantha. 80 kilos.
Isabel, please. Can I have a number, please?
You can go to the next please. We're in order, 2.5 kilo.
Alright, so just one red light there, maybe just for depth. It's okay, nice first opener. 2 white lights, still got it. Alright, so next up we have Ketki. 85 kilo. Oh no, Stephanie. I read that wrong. Alright, Stephanie with 80 kilos on the bar.
I'm going to literally say it one more time with this. If you do not go to the next attempt, you'll get order 2.5 kilos.
Alright, so we've got the bar loaded, Stephanie.
Samantha and Isabel, I need you at the desk. We're getting plus 2.5. In the shoot, I should have Becky, Kitty, and Sharon.
Alright. 80 kilo opener. Oh, perfect. So with the squat here, we have 2 commands. So it is squat and then rack. So the lifters have to obey these commands, otherwise they will get red lighted. It's just part of the competition rules. Alright, so we got Ketki up next. 85 kilos. Ketki trains out of Adonis Castle Hill. Already, like PB squat, 70 kilos already. Up above that, 15 kilos above her PB. Have you put your next number in? You wish, William.
90?
Alright, so we got Kitty next with 90 kilos. Adonis Paddington overall. I'm biased. Alright, so next we got Kitty up with 90 kilos, bar is loaded. So Kitty trains out of Castle Hill, trained by Barbell K himself. Current PB is 85, so this is a 5 kilo PB already. Oh, sent it deep into the hole. Very nice though. Should be 3 white lights. Alright, so next up we should have Sharon. Sharon will be doing her first attempt at 90 kilos. Alright, bar is loaded for Sharon. Three white lights there for Sharon. And next up we have Sandy. Sandy's opening with 100 kilos. So Sandy trains out of Anytime Fitness, coached by Daniel Lee. Sandy's always wanted to join a competition, and this one I think just popped up at the right time, and So luckily she's been able to join us here at Castle Hill today. This is an equal PB squat as well, starting off with a nice opener. Who's everyone supporting today? Oh, very nice squat. 3 white lights right there. Alright, so next up we have Brianna, opening at 105. Alright, bars loaded for Brianna, 105 opener. Slow walk out there, that's okay. Nice step. Perfect. Should be 3 white lights there. Alright, next up is Jess. Jess will be opening at 110. Jess trains out of Anytime Fitness but is coached by Amir Brown, coach at Adonis Paddington. Doing a squat just 2.5 kilos under her personal best. Three white lights right there, but easy. Alright, so we've got Jess Post coming up next, opening with 120. This is equal PB. Only way is up from here. Alright, bar is loaded for Jess. 120 on the bar. Preferred name? Huh? Preferred name?
Sass. That's okay.
Very nice squat there. 3 white lights. Looks like everybody's going to get their openers. We got one person left. We got Sass, 120 kilo opener. Alright, bar is loaded for Sass. 120 on the bar. Ooh, nice and quick opener. 3 white lights there. Alright, everybody in the first flight has got their openers. Now we will go back to the top. We'll go back to the second attempts. So first person will be Shellathorn, will be next up. Second attempt at 67.5 kilos.
Thank you so much.
This shed.
There's a girl out there with a jacket on. Okay. Probably.
All right, bar is loaded. Second attempt, 67.5 kilos on the bar. Shoes. Shoes. Three white lights. Second attempt, perfect. We got 80 kilos on bar. Isabel. I think this is an equal PB. 80 kilos. All right, 80 kilos on the bar. Easy pick off the rack.
Let's go, easy.
Nice second attempt. Three white lights right there. Good lift. Next up we have Samantha. Samantha's going to be doing a second attempt at 82.5 kilos. All right, the bar is loaded for Samantha.
Let's go, Sammy, come on. Let's go.
So this is a 7 kilo PB. Nice grind there. Oh. So usually the lifter will have to stick with the bar after they fail, just for the safety of the spotters and loaders. I feel like she would have had that. There was a good fight there. We got Ketki up next. We got 90 kilos on the bar. This is already a 20 kilo PB. If she gets this lift.
$90
90 kilos on the bar for Ketki. Nice. Very nice squat. There should be 3 white lights. Alright, so next up we've got Stephanie. Stephanie's doing her second attempt at 92.5. Stephanie's actually trains out of Anytime Fitness and is self-coached. She's trying to get back into powerlifting and thought, comp might be a good way to get into it. Nice squat there. 3 white lights for Stephanie. I will be moving on to Sharon next on 95 kilos on the bar.
I think you had a great playlist going.
I did. You want me?
Bars looking for Sharon, 95 kilos, second attempt. Should have Kitty, Sandy, and Brianna in the shoot.
Nice grind there. Wait for the calls. See what the refs say about that one. 3 white lights. Perfect.
Platform 80, 100 kilos. A red, a green, and 2.5, rack height 4. A red, a green, and 2.5, rack height 4.
Alright, so next up we've got Kitty with 100 kilos on the bar. This is a 15 kilo PB. Nice step. Perfect. That'll be 100 kilos. Alright, so next up we have Sandy with 105 on the bar. This is a 5 kilo PB. Slow steps out of the rack. Oh, nice easy squat. Nice attempt. 5 kilo PB for Sandy. So next up we have Brianna. 110 kilos on the bar. How's everyone's day been so far? Bar is led for Brianna, 110 kilos on the bar. Second attempt. Oh, nice grind. Nice work, Brianna. 110 kilos. So next up we have Jess. Jess will be squatting 17.5 kilos for a second attempt. This is 2.5 kilos under Jess's current personal best squat.
For when?
Alright, bar is loaded for Jess. 17.5 kilos. Got a couple of people in the crowd for Jess. Nice squat. 3 white lights for Jess. And up next we have Jess Post, 127.5 kilos. This is 7.5 kilos more than Jess's personal best. After this we have SAS, and then we'll be onto our third squats for the flight A. We'll see what the rest have to say about this one. Unfortunately, I think that was just depth. The two side judges are both given a red. Maybe she'll still go up in weight, but we'll see. She still has an equal PB on her squat currently. But next we've got Sass. So we've got 130 on the bar. Alright, the bar is loaded for Sass. 130 kilos on the bar, and then we'll move on to our third squat attempts. Who are you guys cheering on today? Let me know in the chat. Oh, super easy second attempt. Let's go. Alright, so we'll go back to the top. So we'll go for the third attempts for squats. So we've got Charlotte up next with 77.5 kilos for her third attempt. Bar is loaded. That name is definitely wrong on the screen. Different person. Nice grind there. Awesome. Ooh. No lift, 2 reds. Just a double bounce at the bottom, unfortunately. But next we've got Samantha, 82.5 kilos. 7 kilo PB. Yeah, I think so. We'll see if it pops up there. Alright. 82.5 kilos. Last attempt on squats. Unfortunately, no lift there. Good grind. And next up, we got Izzy. 87.5 kilos on the bar. This will be a 7.5 kilo PB. On the accent we put one at 80. That's impressive.
The bar is loaded for Izzy.
The bar is loaded for Izzy. 87.5 kilos. Right, nice depth. So that'll be 3 red lights and no lift, unfortunately. But next up we have Ketki, 97.5 kilos for the third attempt. So this will be a 17.5 PB if Ketki is able to complete the squat. Alright, the bar is loaded for Ketki. Third attempt. kilos. Oh, jeez.
Nathan, why didn't you do 100?
Oh, unfortunately, I think just on depth, she's been red lighted. That's okay. It still moved really, really well. So next up, we got Sharon with 100 kilos on the bar. This would be a 10 kilo PB.
Bar is loaded for Sharon, third and final attempt.
All right, last attempt for Sharon, 100 kilo squat. It's good with 3 white lights. So we've got Stephanie next with 100 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Steph, 100 kilos, third and final squat.
All right, last squat for Stephanie. Nice depth. Nice grind. Oh, perfect. That was a good lift. 3 white lights. All right, we got Kitty up next, 110 kilos.
Red and yellow, 2.5. Rack height 4.
Anyone in the chat supporting Kitty?
I think so. Did that come up? I think so. Drink. What do you want? I'll take one of them.
Just a Powerade Gatorade, please.
Bar is loaded for Kitty, 110 kilos.
All right, final attempt for Kitty.
What's with the flaming for Adonis Campbelltown?
Yeah, no.
Greater than any other Adonis.
Hey,
Jeez.
look, I said Paddington because I'm biased, but
Well,
I
it's
think
not
Penrith is
Penrith.
pretty well
Yeah,
up
come
there
on.
as well. 3 white lights for Kitty. Well done.
Next up, Brianna, 115, a red and a blue.
All right, so we got Brianna up next, squatting 115 kilos for a third attempt.
Lifters, heads up on the shop usage. It's like a snowstorm over here. Bar is loaded for Brianna,
All right, bar is loaded for Brianna, 115 kilos.
I can feel so much chunk in ammonia today.
Yeah.
My lungs.
Gone.
Ammonia 2.0.
All right, let's go, Brianna. Sitting right next to the chalk wall. It's like it's snowing over here. Nice, stick with it, let's go. Oh, very nice. It should be 3 white lights there for Brianna. Very well done. All right, so we got Sandy up next, 115, same weight. This will be a 15 kilo PB.
White T, you should do your
All right, so we got Sandy up, 115 kilos. Last attempt on the squat. So each lifter has a minute to complete the lift from when the bar is loaded. Minute's plenty of time. I can do at least one movement in 1 minute and then take a break for 20. Oh, nice grind, very nice. And that'll be a 15 kilo PB for Sandy. And next up we have Jess. Jess will be squatting 125 kilos for her third attempt.
Alright, next up, Jess, 125 kilos, 2 red plates, please. Rack height 6.
Jess's current PB is 100 and Where is it? 112 and a half. This would be quite a nice PB for her. Right, bars loaded for Jess. Last squat for Jess. Do you want it to not come up?
That's what that formula was for.
Nice depth, nice push. Very, very nice. That should be 3 white lights and a very nice PB for Jess. All right, so next up we have the other Jess, another Jess, 127 and a half kilos. This will be a 7.5 kilo PB. She did fail the second one, but I feel like third attempts, she's got it. She's got to push through this one. Final attempt for Jess on the squat. Nice grind. Yeah, she's got that. Very, very nice. And that will be 3 white lights. That's 7.5 kilo PB for Jess. Well done. All right, so next up we've got Sass, squatting 140 kilos. The last squat of the first flight, and then we'll move on to flight B. Does anyone watching know if they have somebody competing in flight B? Let me know who they are. Alright, last squat of the first flight. 140 for Sass. Really nice. Come on, stick with it. And that'll be 3 white lights for Sass. 140 kilos for the last squat of the first flight. We will now move on to the second flight. Alright, so first up we've got Muhammad. We've got Muhammad squatting 85 kilos. This will be the first attempt of the second flight. Alright, first attempt of the second flight, 85 kilos by Muhammad. Alright, so we've got Granite up, 90 kilos, first attempt. So unfortunately, I think it just hit the rack there. It was a good attempt, 90 kilos, jeez.
It's Kiara now, yeah?
Kiara, yeah. Right, Kiara's up next. First attempt, 95 kilos. Kiara trains at a World Gym Prospect, trained by Adam Krul. Only been training for 6 months. Oh. Very nice. Very nice opener, 3 white lights. Alright, so next up we've got Ryan, opening at 105. So Ryan trains at Macquarie University Sport and Aquatic Centre. Coached by Michael Hemmings.
Put a Kiara at
Ryan just wanted the chance to compete for the first time, just to understand a little bit more about the competition. And these novice comps are a really good, experience for a lot of novice lifters. I know that I've definitely done one. So if you're ever wanting to get into the sport, I would highly recommend trying out a novice comp. 105 for the bar. Ooh. Unfortunate there. Just came out of the bottom. I think he just slipped there. That's okay. That would have moved well. The next we've got Annabelle. So Annabelle's attempting 110 for the first squat. So Annabelle trains out at Camperdown Fitness, trained by Sophia Hudson. Yeah, this is Annabelle's first comp as well. She's never done a comp before. Thought it would be fun, so she decided to just sign up, give it a crack.
What's his next number?
Three white lights for Annabelle. So we've got Lawrence up next, 125 kilos. Alright, so Lawrence up now. Nice steady walkout. This will probably move quickly. Fine. Three white lights. And next up we have Oscar, also doing 125. Just having a chat on the platform. Alright, bar is loaded for Oscar, 125 kilos. Nice easy squat. Very nice opener. 3 white lights for Oscar. Alright, so we've got David opening at 130. But David trains out of Anytime Fitness and actually is self-coached. His squat PB is 150, so looking forward to see a nice number on the bar today. David actually doesn't train powerlifting, but sort of wanted to experience like a competition for the first time and like see how it compares to his other sort of like weightlifting activities. So good on him for giving it a crack today. Hopefully he'll enjoy it. And that's an easy 130 squat there for David. 1 red light, maybe just on depth. But that's okay. So we've got Hudson coming up next. Alrighty. 135 kilos on the bar for Hudson. Nice depth. Perfect. Should be 3 white lights for Hudson. And next up we've got John. John will be attempting 170 kilos. John trains out of Genesis Fitness and is coached by Alex Kim. Only opening up 10 kilos under his PB.
Double click on John then, please. John, right? John? Yeah, John next, 107 kilos. 2 reds of blue, 2.5, rack height 6. 2 reds of blue, 2.5, rack height 6.
Just getting everything set up for John here. Alright, bar is loaded for John. Oh, unfortunately, no lift there for John. Just couldn't just get it up. That's okay. Alright. So next we've got Jimmy up next. 172.5 kilos. So Jimmy trains out of Plus Fitness. They're self-coached. And I think he's just decided to do the competition because he's also got a friend doing the competition. Bit of friendly rivalry. Never hurt anybody. I hope. Oh, very easy opener. 3 white lights. Alright, so we're going to get on to the second attempts for our squat. So we've got Granite opening at 90 kilos. Second attempt. Missing anyone?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, bar is loaded. 90 kilos. Second attempt right here. So Granite here just wanted to do a comp just for the hell of it. Likes the sport, so why not give it a shot? Oh, very nice squat there. And that will be, waiting for the refs, 3 white lights, there we go, 90 kilos on the board. Very well done. Alright, next up we've got Muhammad. Muhammad squatting 90 kilos for his second attempt. Alright, the bar is loaded for Muhammad. 90 kilos, second attempt. Nice step. Up, just wait for the calls. And that is 3 white lights for Muhammad's second attempt. Good lift. We have Kiara up next with a 105. 5 kilos under her personal best. Alright, the bar is loaded for Kiara. 105. What's everybody looking forward to seeing? Squats, bench, or deadlifts? Alright. Nice walkout. We'll see what the refs say about that one. That's 3 white lights. Good lift. And next we have Ryan with 105 as well. So Ryan's only been training for, about 6 months. Since we're like halfway through this year. Nice, easy squat. Perfect. That should be 105 on the board for Ryan. Perfect, 3 white lights. And next up we have Annabelle. We have 120 on the bar. Five kilos under her PB. Hopefully for a third she can get an equal or more. Bar is loaded for Annabelle. Nice squat there. Come on, push through it, push it. Unfortunately, a no lift. That's okay, there's always a third attempt. But next up we have Oscar, second attempt at 132.5. Alright, the bar is loaded for Oscar. Alright, that's 3 white lights for Oscar there. Nice squat. So we got David up next, 135 kilos on the bar. Second attempt. Alright, the bar is loaded for David. Nice easy pick and walk. Nice easy squat. Should be 3 white lights. Alright, so we got Hudson up next. Second attempt is 140. Alright, 140 kilos on the bar. I think I just saw the quick transfer of some knee sleeves. Quite impressive. Oh, nice. Very quick. That'll be 140 for Hudson right there. And next up we've got Lawrence. Lawrence is squatting 145 kilos. So Lawrence's personal best squat is actually 110 written here. So it's quite a nice jump from 110 to 145. Especially considering how quick his opening 125 move. Nice easy pick off the rack. Oh, super easy. 3 white lights. Very nice looking squat. And next up we've got John. John's attempting 170 again. So with powerlifting and competitions, if you do fail a lift you can't actually take the weight down. So John is attempting 170 again. So weight can only either stay the same or go up after attempts. Alright, the bar is loaded for John. John, maybe just a bit high on the depth. We'll see what the side refs say. So unfortunately 170. It moved well. Alright, next we've got Jimmy, 182 and a half. 2.5 kilo PB. Alright, bar is loaded for Jimmy. Second attempt of the flight. And then we'll move on to the thirds. Hopefully this moves just as fast as the opener. Oh, yes. Very, very nice squat. That'll be 3 white lights for Jimmy and we'll go back to the top. should get one of those guns out.
Need someone.
You need someone to... A jackhammer. Alright, so we're starting the third attempt here. We've got Muhammad. Third attempt, 95 kilos. Final squats for the afternoon. So this will be a 15 kilo PB for Muhammad if he's able to get this. Nice step, easy, just wait for the commands, and that should be 3 white lights for Muhammad. Very well done. 15 kilo PB. Alright, so we got Ryan up next. Ryan's attempting 110.
After Ryan, Kiara, Annabelle, and Oscar.
Alright, bar is loaded for Ryan. Just trying to figure out where Ryan is. Oh, there he is. He's got plenty of time. He's got a minute. Alright, 30 seconds on the clock. Last attempt for Ryan here, 110. Nice grind there, yes. Wait for the commands and that's it. Ryan should have 110 on the board. So next up we have Kiara with 112.5 kilos on the bar. This will be a 2.5 PB.
Red and yellow, 2.5, 125, rack light 7.
Bar is loaded for Kiara. Last squat for Kiara here.
So PB attempt, so what is some noise? Come on, let's get some energy.
Nice grind, come on. Let's go. Oh, unfortunate. Very nice attempt there. Alright, so we've got Annabelle up next, squatting 120, reattempting her second squat.
Red and blue, 2.5, rack light 6. After Annabelle, we got Oscar, David, and Hudson.
So after these third attempts, we will be moving on to bench press. We will have a 10-minute break just in between. Are you guys looking forward to seeing anyone bench? Alright, the bar is loaded for Annabelle, 120 on the bar. Nice squat there, nice and easy. And Annabelle should have 120 kilo squat right there. Alright, next up we have Oscar, squatting 140 kilos.
Next up, Oscar, 140, 2 red to 5, 2.5, rack light 9.
Alright, the bar is loaded for Oscar. Last attempt, 140 on the bar. That's what. Keep grinding, keep pushing, wait for the commands, and that should be 3 white lights there for Oscar. Very well done. Alright, we got David next with 145. Bar is loaded for David, 145. And that will be 3 white lights for David. Well done. We've got Hudson up next with 150 on the bar. Alright, bar is loaded for Hudson. Nice grind there. Oh. Let's see what the 3 white lights. Got the squat up. So we got Lawrence up next with 165 kilos. So we just have 2 more people after Lawrence here, and then we will take a 10-minute break. And we'll start with our first flight of bench press. Alright, bar is loaded for Lawrence, 165 kilos. At 60 kilos. Very, very nice. And a massive PB. So we got John up next, attempting 170 kilos. This will be John's last attempt. He did get it last time, but he just, I think, skipped the rack command. Alright, the bar is loaded for John. 170 kilos. Everybody cheering in the background. We'll see what the judges say, hopefully. 3 white lights, there we go. John has 170 kilos. And next up we have Jimmy, the final squat for the evening. We've got Jimmy squatting 190 kilos. This is a 10 kilo PB. Alright, the bar is loaded for Jimmy, the last squat of the afternoon. Nice easy walkout, taking his time. Nice and deep, and he's got it. He's got the racket in. Last squat of the day, 3 red lights for Jimmy. Alright, so we will be back after a 10-minute break. We will start the... Oh, actually, we're having someone reattempt. So I think maybe we had something go wrong with one of the spots. So I'll keep it on, just for the time being. We've got Annabelle doing 127 and a half.
Oh, what rack height? 6.
Sorry.
So we just had a little mishap happen on one of the attempts, so we're just going to give Annabelle a re-attempt. She's going to do 127 and a half, which will be her final lift. Nice grind, yep. Yes, and that will be 127. That Annabelle. 7.5 kilo PB. So that concludes our squats for today. We'll be moving on to bench press. We'll have a 10-minute break and then we'll get back to it. Hope you guys can stick around and see everyone do that. So we will catch you soon.
If you don't hear from me, there's nothing to say.
sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. We can do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever we can do. Tick tock, we alone now, and my thoughts are frozen, yeah. Seeing pixels in slow mo, in a weightless motion. She called me crazy and I'm wasting time. Easy, don't leave me now. Yeah, for the sky and on this diamond. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah. Sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. We can do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Yeah, do whatever, yeah. Do
Up all night by myself, trying to think of ways to you. Your voice stuck in my brain, we never got to see it through. And I know I feel more pain if we're speaking truth. Cause when the daylight comes, I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Cause when the daylight comes, I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. Looking back at our time.
Alrighty, we are back, getting ready for bench to start taking place. we got Bam. 25 kilos on the bar. First bench press of the session. That will be 3 white lights there. And next up we've got Kitty with 40 kilos on the bar for her first attempt.
Next up, Kitty, 40 kilos. Next up, 5. 5 and a 2.5.
Bars loaded for Kitty, 40 kilos. Alrighty. Nice easy first bench for Kitty, 40 kilos. And next up we've got Stephanie with also 40 kilos. So with the bench press here, we have 3 calls that the lifters have to follow. So we'll start with the start of this. So first off is that they can get a hand up from a coach or a spotter. They have to move out of the way. So then first is the start command, when they can bring the bar down to their chest. Second is the press command off of the chest once the bar has come to a stop. And the third is the rack command when the bar is back up in the starting position. Yeah, and that's it. The other things that we look for is, well, we've got first off Ketki next with 47.5 kilos. So the side judges here look for what's touching the floor and the bench. So you've got the feet have to be touching the floor. You've also got your butt has to be on the bench and your shoulders have to be on the bench. They're the 3 main points of contact. Also, depending on what sort of like a competition you're in, IPF, like APU, stuff like that. Also, your head must be touching the bench. So you've got feet, butt, shoulders, and head that all have to touch the bed.
Next up, Samantha, taking the same weight.
Alright, so we've got Samantha up next, taking 50 kilos.
50 kilos. What are we doing? 10 and 2.5. Rack height 7. Trying to confuse me. Bar is loaded with sand, opening 50 kilos.
So 50 kilos on the bar for Samantha. Alright, so that should be 3 white lights for Samantha, 50 kilos. Next we've got Isabel, also 50 kilos. Alright, bar's loaded. Alright, so that should be 50 kilos, 3 white lights there. Let's see what the refs say. Oh, 1 red light. So even if somebody gets 2 white lights, it is still considered a good lift. And next we've got Sandy up with 52.5 kilos. The bar is loaded for Sandy. Do we have anybody watching at the moment? Who are you guys supporting today? Very nice lift there. So we've got Sharon up next with the same weight, 52.5 kilos. And that will be an easy opening bench right there for Sharon. But next up we have Brianna on a 55 kilos for her first attempt.
Brianna, 55 kilos, rack height 4. The yellow plate, we're just going to hold for a second though. Spotters and loaders.
If you don't hear from me, there's nothing to say. If you're not here with me, just stay away. If you're not here with me, I don't wanna be found. If you're not here for me, I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna. If you don't hear from me, there's nothing to say. If you're not here with me, just stay away. If you're not here with me, I don't wanna be found. If you're not here for me, I don't wanna be found.
Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about that. We just had to give the floor a quick clean. Just to make sure that our lifters aren't going to be slipping on the platform at all after our deadlifts from our first session. so we're just finalizing everything, so we're back to it now. So we've got Brianna, 55 kilos on the bar. I'm loving the SBD soft suits. Alright, and that was a... Did that come through? I promise I will shout you out when Kitty is benching. I promise. I thought that's what you wanted. I thought that's what you wanted me to do when she was actually benching. Please don't get angry at me. Alright, we've got Jess up next. Benching 55 kilos as well. Alright, so next up we've got Jess.
What's happened? Because we're behind by one.
That's right. There's most next. 65 kilos. One of the blue legs. Back 7.
Do you want me to like scream it out? Is that what you wanted me to do? Or just a shout out on the live stream? Alright, bar is loaded for Jess. 65 kilos on the bar. Nice and easy bench. Alright, and we got Sass up next. A couple of Sass supporters watching today. So Sass is benching 65 kilos. Who's out there rooting for Sass today? And that will be a good lift there for Sass.
Next to the platform is Ben. 35 kilos. 5 kilo weight.
So we've actually got her benching now. Bam is what I've been told. I'm probably butchering her name, but Shallow Thorn is benching now. Up next with 35 kilos for her second attempt. Alright, so we've got the bar is loaded for Bam. 35 kilos on the bar, second attempt. Unfortunately, no lift there, just maybe a little bit too heavy, but that's okay. There's always a third attempt. Alright, so next up we've got Kitty.
Can I get Jess Manners back to the... Sorry.
Kitty will be attempting 42.5 kilos,
And you want to do the same one?
which is a 2.5 kilo PB if she's able to get this second attempt. Alright, and I've got Rach, Penny, Brian, Gavin, and Theo all watching for Kitty here, showing their support. And that will be a good lift from Kitty for her second attempt. 2.5 kilo PB. All right, so next up we have Stephanie. We've got 45 on the bar. Hey, yo, don't swear on my live stream. All right, bar is loaded for Stephanie, 45 kilos. Unfortunately, a no lift there. The one white light. Alright, so up next we have Ketki. 52.5 kilos. 2.5 kilo PB here. Alright, the bar is loaded for Ketki. Nice second attempt there from Ketki. That's a 2.5 kilo PB. Alright, so up next we have Samantha with 52.5 kilos. Keep pushing. Fortunately not. You can see the usually the coaches who are giving them a handoff have to run out of the way very, very quickly. This is so that the front ref, who actually has to give the calls, can actually see them. And until they're out of the way, they're not allowed to give any of the calls. So have to quickly get out of the way so your lifter is able to lift. All right, so we got Isabel, 52.5 for a second attempt. Nice, easy second attempt there. So, all right, 2 white lights. That's good lift. We've got Brianna up next, 55 kilos. All right, 55 kilos. Second attempt here for Brianna. So I think just what we saw there was that the feet were up on the ground. And that's a nice grind. Keep going. And that should be a good lift there. 3 white lights for Brianna. 55 kilos on the board. And next we've got Sandy. Same weight, 55 kilos. So this will be an equal PB for Sandy if she's able to get this. Alright, the bar is loaded for Sandy. 55 kilos on the bar. Oh, nice and easy. 55 kilos right there, Sandy. So that's an equal PB right there. So next up we got Jess, 57.5 kilos. Alright, 57.5 kilos. Second attempt. Nearly onto our third attempt for the first flight. There's 3 more people left. And that there is a 57.5 kilo white lights for Jess. And next up we got Sharon, 60 kilos, so 5 kilo PB if she's able to get this. Next up are Jess and Sass. And that's a nice, easy 60 kilos there for Sharon. Alright, so we got Jess up next. 70 kilos on the bar. Will be a 5 kilo PB. So there we have one of our coaches, Manning. He can get out of the way. Ooh, nice. Perfect, that should be 3 white lights there for Jess. That's a 5 kilo PB, very well done. Alright, and next we've got Sass, also benching 70 kilos. And then we'll be moving on to the third attempts for bench press for this flight. So bars loaded for Sass. Easily unracked. Oh, so easy. I think more weight needs to be on the bar. Alright, so now we will start again. We will start with Bam retaking 35 kilos for those who are watching. Charlotte Thorne up next, 35 kilos. Alright, just getting everything set up here. Alright, we got Bam. 35 kilos on the bar. Last attempt. up and back. That will be a 35 kilo PB there. 3 white lights. And that is, I think, quite the PB there as well. So next we got Kitty. Let's make some noise in the chat for Kitty. It's the last attempt, 45 kilos on the bar for her last bench of the day. Kitty, 45 kilos on the bar. It's still going? Unfortunately not. That's okay. That was a good enough grind. Oh. And a little bit of a mishap on the way up. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, so we got Stephanie up next with 45 kilos on the bar. Alright, bar is loaded for Steph. 45 kilos. Alright. Nice grind. It's still on the way up. Oh, unfortunately not. Alright, so next up we've got Samantha.
Steph? No? Someone help me, who just lifted? Someone help me, who just lifted? No, who's just lifted?
Who was the person that just did it?
Right. Becky next, 55 kilos.
Alright, Ketki next. 55 kilos.
What's your name? You're after Ketki.
Please. Oh. Tommy, clear the screen for me. Clear the screen.
Everyone. No, we should be supporting everybody else. Everybody's here to have a good time. And everybody's giving it their best shot.
What's your name?
Steph, 45 kilos. Does that look better, Steph? Steph, right? 45?
Steph has gone.
No, Steph is down. This is what happens when you have long days. Steph is down? Right, okay.
Alright.
That's my bad.
Everything's fixed. We just had a couple of technical difficulties. This is what happens. We've been it's been quite a long day. We started at about 7 o'clock in the morning for our first session, getting everyone weighed in and ready. Ended that one at about 1. But right now, bar is loaded for Samantha, 52.5 kilos.
I'm going to have to move, please, because this is holding my back sitting like this.
That's a nice grind. Unfortunately not. So next up we got Ketki with 55 kilos. Alright, Ketki with 55 kilos. This will be a 5 kilo PB. And that is a good lift from Ketki, so that is a 5 kilo PB for her bench. Alright, Isabel, 55 kilos on the bar. How's everyone's day going so far? Ooh, a nice. That is. Ooh, still a good lift. 2 white lights, 55 kilos. And we've got Brianna up next with 57.5 kilos. Last attempt for Brianna, 57.5 kilos. Good grind, keep going, keep going. It's there. And that will be 57.5 kilos for Brianna. Very well done. So this is Jess with 60 kilos. This will be a 7.5 kilo PB. There we go. That is a 7.5 kilo PB for Jess right there. Alright, we got Sandy coming up next, also with 60 kilos. This will be a 5 kilo PB if Sandy's able to get this. So you can see how a lot of the lifters today do arch their back. So this is allowed in powerlifting. And what it does is it just reduces the range of motion that the bar actually has to move. Ooh, nice grind. Very nice lift. That's a 5 kilo PB right there for Sandy. So this is allowed in powerlifting. There have been rules that have been implemented to try and reduce some people's range of motion. Probably only affects like 5% of powerlifters. But they're the people that, you know, move a bar a couple of centimeters. So next up we have Sharon with 62.5 kilos. If Sharon's able to get this will be a 7.5 kilo PB. Has anyone in the chat ever thought about doing a powerlifting competition? Oh, very nice. Very quick. 7.5 kilo PB there. And next we got Jess, so 72.5 kilos. Bar is loaded for Jess. And that is a nice PB there, 7.5 kilo PB there for Jess. And next we got Sass up next with our last bencher of this flight, 75 kilos on the bar. Alright, the bar is loaded for Sass, the last bencher of this flight, 75 kilos. The big plates, the red ones, 25 kilos each. Oh, and it's moved so easily, it's moved so quickly. Alright, so that is Flight C's bench pressing. We will move on to Flight D now. We'll start with Granit, who will be bench pressing 35 kilos. Bar is loaded for Granit. We got 35 kilos. That name on the screen is wrong. Manny. Never mind. Alright, very, very nice. 35 kilos done right there. Alright, so next we've got Annabelle with 45 kilos for her first attempt. Alright, bar is loaded for Annabelle. Ooh, very, very quick opener right there. 45 kilos on the board. I got Muhammad up next, 55 kilos on the bar. Perfect, and that'll be 55 kilos for Muhammad. Got Kiara next. First attempt on 65 kilos.
Supposed to be.
Didn't have one.
What?
There's Muhammad back at the desk, please. Ryan next. Adonis Athletics.
Alright, so we've got Ryan next. Alright, bar's loaded for Ryan. Attempting 65 kilos. Jeez, a long way to go for that range of motion down to the chest. 3 white lights for Ryan. Right, we got Hudson next. 75 kilos on the bar. Right, bar was loaded for Hudson. 75 kilos. Alright, so we've got 75 kilos there. We've got John up next on 77.5. The rack command. It may have been slightly. Who was that one for? Was there a red light? Alright, we've got John up next with 77.5 kilos. Alright, nice lift there from John. So we'll go to David next with 85 kilos on the bar. It may have been the rack command. I mean, he did look like it, put it in, but 2 white lights is still a good lift. Big range of motion, boy. Alright, we got David with 85 kilos on the bar. And that will be 85 kilos for David. Up next we've got Oscar with also 85 kilos. I think the calls are probably like some of the hardest things to remember sometimes, especially in all the excitement of doing a comp. You know, you sort of get the lift and you're a bit excited, you don't even think about putting the bar back and you just do it before it's even called. Happens a lot, especially with bench. Bench being probably one of the more technical lifts out of the 3. Very, very nice deadlift there. So we've got Lawrence up next with a jump up to 110 kilos. For sure. Look, a lot of the people here, I definitely know that when I first started joining the gym, I joined Adonis Paddington, and did a comp within the first 8 weeks of me joining. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that you have to have spine surgery. I mean, I'm sure that they would probably allow you to come in and do something with a bench only. You would just have to speak to probably whoever's running the comp and just be like, hey, I would just like to do the bench. And they would probably allow you to come in. Especially for a novice comp where we just want you guys to come and like experience what powerlifting's sort of all about. We want you guys to be able to rock up to the comp, have a bit of fun, see what it's all about, see, you know, the atmosphere and just give it a go. So yeah, please, if you ever want to, let us know. We would be more than happy to have you. But next up we've got Jimmy with 117.5 kilos. Do you train for powerlifting at the moment? Alright, the bar is loaded for Jimmy. Yeah, for sure, dude. I think that movement is probably the best thing for recovery anyway. I mean, there's only so much that you can sort of do at certain points, but as long as you're able to do something, it's better than anything. So I would definitely recommend signing up for the next one. We actually have 11 comps running next year, and they will be held at, you know, different locations at Adonis like gyms. So please, you know, 11 comps, you've got 11 chances next year to sign up for something. Hopefully once you're feeling alright. Alright, so we're going to go back to the top. We've got Granite at 42.5 kilos. 120 kgs comp stand at 15 for bench press. Bench press is probably my worst lift. And the guys, guys, it's 42.5. We can't do today without all the spotters and loaders and volunteers that we have helping out. I just want to say a big thank you to them. Otherwise, this stuff is not possible, really. Everybody here is helping out just so that we can help run the comp, including myself. So a big thank you to everyone there. And bench press is hard. More of a deadlift guy. Alright, let's go for a net. 42.5 kilos on the bar. If I see her, I will let her know. Oh, and an easy second attempt there for Granite. 42.5 kilos. That's actually an equal PB just there, didn't even realise. But next we've got Annabelle up with 55 kilos. Alright, bar is loaded for Annabelle, 55 kilos on the bar. Well, very quick second attempt. Alright, so we got Mohammed next with 60 kilos. This is just under his PB at 62 and a half, so hopefully for his third attempt he can become equal or get more. Alright, bars loaded from Muhammad. Real third. Second attempts.
It's almost like I'm tired.
And that'll be 60 kilos for Muhammad. Very easy 60 kilos right there. Next we got Kiara. 70 kilos on the bar. Also just 2.5 kilos under her PB. Chris. Bars loaded for Kiara. 70 kilos. Oh, super easy. Very, very nice. Second attempt right there. 3 white lights. And next we got Ryan at 72.5 kilos. Alright, buzz loaded for Ryan, 72.5 kilos. So unfortunately he's just jumped the start command. So there'll be 3 red lights. Alright, so we got Hudson up next, 80 kilos. Hopefully Ryan will just go up and weight. I mean, that moved very easily. Right, bars loaded for Hudson. 80 kilos on the bar. And that will be 80 kilos there for Hudson. Alright, so we got John up next, 82.5 kilos. 5 kilos under his personal best. Bar is loaded for John, 82.5 on the bar. So if you wanted to sign up, so if you follow the Adonis Castle Hill Instagram, they'll advertise these comps there, or even on Facebook. They'll probably put it on Facebook as well. There'll be a link that you can click on and, pay the entry fee. And then, yeah, you're pretty much set. And then the rest is just up to you with your training. But yeah, follow the Facebook and Instagram pages of Adonis Athletics. You can do all of them if you want. We've got Paddington, Castle Hill, Penrith, Campbelltown, and Granville. And when they are prepping for things to be ready, they will put one up and just click on the link as soon as you can. We've got Oscar here with 90 kilos. Oh, a nice easy 90 kilos right there. 3 white lights. Maybe, hopefully. That was a good lift. Alright, so we got David up next with 92.5 kilos. Nearly up to the third attempts on bench press. A little bit of a grind, just push back a little bit and just wait for the rack to land. And there we go, 92.5 kilo bench press for David. Alright, so next up we've got Lawrence, 115 kilos on the bar. Is there a competition on February the 5th? Is there one booked in? I wouldn't be too sure when they are. I'd probably have to ask the coaches who are at the gyms. But yeah, is there already a date up for the next competition on the 5th? Oh, super easy. 115 kilos. And next up we got Jimmy. The second attempt. Jimmy's going to be attempting 125 kilos. Alright, the bar is loaded for Jimmy. Hercules of the Hill, yeah, so that will be probably held at Castle Hill. This is the comp that we're also running at the moment. So Hercules of the Hill, if that's on the 5th of February and you can do that, I would definitely sign up for it whenever you can. Jimmy here, 125 kilos. Oh, nice and easy. So now we are on to our third attempts for the bench press. The last benches of the day. If you are going to sign up to doing a comp, I would, it goes weight classes. We have a couple of people here who I think are 15, who are competing at the moment. So all it would be any age, you would just have to be in a weight class in the juniors. That's it. So if you're under 23, it's you're considered a junior. 23, like, and over is considered opens. Oh, let's go, easy. Push it up. Let's push it up. Yes. Oh, yes. 50 kilo bench press just there for Grenade. All right, we got Annabelle up next, 62.5 kilos, equal PB. Oh, no, 2.5 kilos under PB, sorry. Alright, we got the bar loaded for Annabelle. Last bench for her. And that's gonna, nice. That'll be 3 white lights there for Annabelle. Alright. Next up we've got Muhammad. Muhammad will be benching 65 kilos. Alright, this will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Muhammad if he's able to get this. Right, barrel's loaded for Muhammad. A super easy third attempt. More weight on the bar. Alright. Got Kiara up next, 75 kilos. So this will be a 2.5 kilo PB. You guys keen to see the deadlifts? We've only got a few more people until we start a 10-minute break, and then we'll be on to the final flights of deadlifts. Alright, the bar's loaded for Kiara.
75 kilos.
Ooh, moving super nice. Ah, an easy PB there for Kiara, well deserved. Alright, we got Ryan up next. Ryan will be attempting 75 kilos. This will be an equal PB for Ryan. Alright, bar is loaded for Ryan. Should be easy, it's still going up. Let's see what the refs think. 3 white lights there for Ryan. 75 kilos on the board.
Next up, Hudson.
It's one person behind. It'll change when it...
Alright, so we got Hudson up next. 87.5 kilos.
Can I confirm if Ryan got that, please?
Yes, he did. Yeah. Alright, big push, come on. Unfortunately not. That's okay, that was a good grind. Alright, next up we got John. John is attempting 87.5 kilos. This will be an equal PB for John. Alright. Alright, just a couple more lifters and then a 10-minute break, and then we're on to the deadlifts for the day. Big push. Oh, unfortunately not there for John. Alright, so next up we got David. David will be attempting 95 kilos.
We have 4 lifters left in bench press, and we'll take a 2-minute break.
Alright, so we got the bar loaded for there, David. 95 kilos. And that'll move up, push back, come on. Nice. And that should be 3 white lights there. Well done, David. 95 kilo bench. All right, we got Oscar with 100 kilos.
Red green 2.5, rep by 10. Red green 2.5, rep by 10.
All right, barrels loaded for Oscar. Third last bencher of the day. 100 kilo bench. Big push back. Come on, stick with it. Unfortunately not there for Oscar, that's unlucky. Great attempt. But next up we have Lawrence. So Lawrence will be attempting 122.5. Right, so second last bencher for the day today. Right, bar is loaded for Lawrence, 122.5 kilos on the bar. Nice push, great, and wait, very well done. 122.5 kilo bench press for Lawrence just there. 7.5 kilos is quite the jump to do on bench, I find. Alright, so we've got Jimmy, our last bencher for the day, is doing 132.5 kilos. This will be a decent PB for Jimmy here. This will be a 7.5 kilo PB. Nice grind. Hopefully he sticks with it. No, unfortunately not. Alright, well that concludes bench press for the day, so thank you very much for watching this. Please join us for deadlifts. We'll take a 10-minute break to just get all the lifters ready and get the platform set up. And then we'll be back to it, so we will see you then. Thank you very much.
Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we emotions, I can't seem to control them. Every day is a mess when sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in my emotions, I can't seem to control them. My emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions. Every day is a mess when sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in because of my emotions. I can't seem to control them. Every day is a mess when sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in my emotions. I can't seem to control them. My emotions, my emotions. My emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions, my emotions.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. Look at all you've gone through, all the crazy and the bittersweet too. All the while your heart's on fire, keeping on to your own desire. Look at all you've endured, heartaches that have crushed your worth. All the while your mind's at war, you keep coming back for more. Why do you keep coming back for more? 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 Why do you keep coming back for more?
Flight C, Samantha.
Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to get straight into it. Just there, sorry about the little extra weight, but we've got Samantha here. First attempt, first deadlift, 80 kilos. Let's go. So with the deadlift, the only thing you actually have to wait for the ref to say is down. So once you're locked out up the top, the ref will call down and you can place the bar down. It can't be slammed, it can't be thrown, it can't be dropped. Otherwise it's call for a red light. Alright, bar's loaded. Isabel. Alright, 80 kilos as well. Deadlifts are probably the best bit of the day. I don't care what anybody else says. Very, very nice, Isabel. Alright. Okay. We got Bam doing 100 kilos next. Alright, bar is loaded. For Bam, 100 kilos right here. Should be a good lift right there. We are on to Stephanie. 100 kilos. Alright, 100 kilo deadlift here for Steph. Nice easy openers for everybody here. Alright, we've got Brianna up next with 105. Then we have Kitty after Brianna with also 105. Alright, bar's loaded for Brianna. 105 kilos. First attempt. Pretty white lights. Next we've got Kitty, 105. This is 5 kilo PB already on her opener. Alright, Kitty's up, 105. Oh, super easy. Very nice looking opener. Alright, so next we have Ketki with 112.5 kilos. And this is a big PB. Current PB is 87.5 kilos, so already smashing that out of the water. Alright, bar is loaded for Ketki. Oh, nice and easy. Alright. So now next we have Sandy with the same weight, 112.5 kilos. This is equal PB for Sandy. Alright, Sandy's up, 112.5 kilos. What do you guys think of deadlifts? Oh, super quick. Alright, we got Sharon up next with 115 kilos. 5 kilos under her current PB. Bar is loaded. 115 kilos for Sharon. That is a good lift right there. Hey guys, what's the worst coloured jelly bean flavour? I keep being told black, but I don't believe them. Right, we got Jess up next with 117.5 kilos. Alright, bar is loaded for Jess. This is a 2.5 kilo PB. Nice and easy. And next we've got Jess. 135 kilos. Just 5 kilos off her personal best of 140.
So hungry. I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry.
What?
I'm so hungry.
Oh, I can't help you. Oh, there's sandwiches on the floor.
Sandwiches on the floor.
Bar is loaded.
Bar is loaded for Jess.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I can get it.
Oh. I didn't realize that there was. Thank you so much.
I'm now happy. Someone is giving me a sandwich. Jess has got a good lift. So we got Sass up next with 135. Bar loader for Sass. Sorry, I have a mouthful of food.
I did want chips, but anyway.
Alright, what a nice opener from Sass. Super easy. Hopefully she'll put some weight on the bar. She definitely can. Alright, so we'll be going back up to the top. So we'll be starting with Samantha, doing her second deadlift at 85 kilos.
Hungry.
You're so hungry.
All right, the bar is loaded. Second round of deadlifts, 85 kilos. Oh, so easy. 3 white lights, there we go. Next up we got Isabel, 87.5 kilos. Man, I want to see some struggle. She is just about to lift right now. So we have Bam up attempting 110 for a second attempt. Alright, bar is loaded for Bam. 110.
Come on, Bam!
Oh, what a lift. Oh, lock it out, come on. Very, very nice. Definitely well deserved. A little bit of hype, a little bit of screaming. That's what we want. So we got Stephanie now up at 110. Alright, Stephanie up now, 110. A nice bit of grind. There we go. Nice. A little bit slow off the floor, but I mean, once she got like up to her, like halfway over her shins, it just flew up. Good lift there. So we got Brianna up next, 115 kilos.
Did you walk up?
You could have at least got. You could have at least given me no's. I didn't know.
No. Alright, Brianna here with 115 kilos. Alright, next up we got Kitty. Where are the Kitty supporters? Are you guys still here? She's lifting 117.5 kilos. Alright, the bar is loaded for Kitty. 117.5 kilos, second attempt. Oh, so quick. I think it's just a bit too easy. Alright, so we got Sandy up next with the same weight at 117.5 kilos. Alright, the bar is loaded for Sandy.
Bar is loaded.
130 for Kitty, please.
So there are two different ways of lifting, or doing a deadlift. So you've got your sumo that Sandy just did, and we've also got a conventional. Next up we've got Ketke with 120 kilos. Personally I prefer the conventional deadlift. It works better for me. Sumo's a bit hard. I'll admit that. Right. Bars loaded for Ketke, 120 kilos. Bam's already lifted. She's still got a third attempt coming up. Alright, 120, good lift for Ketke. Next we got Sharon at 125 kilos. We got 4 more lifters until the third attempts for our first flight here. The third attempts, make sure you spam the chat. Hype up your friends, whoever you're supporting. Right, we've got Sharon here, 125 kilos. Good lift there for Sharon. So we got Jess Menez, 127.5 kilos. Already quite a big jump from her original PB of 115 kilos. Alright, the bar is loaded for Jess, 127.5 kilos. Very, very nice lift. That'll be 3 white lights. And next we got Jess. Up again, Jess Post, 145 kilos. 5 kilo PB. She's able to get this lift. Look at the bar loaded for Jess. There's 145 kilos on this bar. Next we got Sass. Very nice. So next up is Sass. Second attempt, 145 kilos, and then we'll be up to our third attempts on our deadlifts, the finals. Their last lift for the day. Easy. Oh, very, very nice looking lift. Jesus. Super quick, super fast. Let's put some weight on that bar. Alright, so now we've got our third deadlift. So these are the last lifts of these lifters. Everything that they've worked towards. This is where we start to see a bit of struggle, a bit of the grind. So first up we'll have Samantha attempting 92.5. Let's get some support going. Who are you guys supporting? I want to see their names when they're lifting. Alright, so we got Samantha, 92.5 kilos, about to do her third attempt. So with our third attempts, we actually clean the bar in between each lift. This is just so each lifter has a fair go. I think third deadlifts, we always have to do this. I think it's specified in the rules. But the bar is loaded. So here's Samantha, 92.5 kilos. Let's go. Oh, it's super easy. Super easy. 3 white lights. There we go. Alright, we got Izzy. 97.5 kilos next. Last attempt of the day. Last lift. My name's Rob. My Instagram is beltedbob. Belted_Bob. If you would like to follow me. This is my first time commentating. Hope everyone's had a lovely day. Thank you for joining us today. So we got 97.5 kilos. The back slaps are there. Getting hyped up. Oh, no, never mind. We're just going to clean the bar quickly. Too soon. Too soon, too soon. All the excitement. Alright, ready. Bar is loaded. 97.5 kilos. Last attempt for the day. The Izzy here. Next we got Stephanie. Up. Oh, it's so fast. It is so fast. Look at this. Good lift. 3 white lights. Well done. Alright, so we got Steph. Steph is attempting 115 kilos. Oh, stop it, you. Making me blush. You can't see my face. I don't have a camera. And next we got Bam as well. So we got Stephanie and then we got Bam for those who want to watch Bam. Alright, the bar is loaded for Stephanie. 115 kilos on the bar. Unfortunately, super glued. It's okay, final attempt. Alright, so now we've got Bam up. 117.5 kilos. Come on, guys. You're here to support Bam. She's pumped. She's jumping around. She's ready to get this. She's ready to lift this. Let's go, Bam. Come on. Spam it in the chat. For the car rides. Alright, let's go, Bam. 117.5 kilos. Big PB. Oh, she would have had it. She would have had it. Very, very good try. Very impressive. She's had a really good day today. She'll get it next week, trust me. Alright, so we got Brianna up next with 120 kilos. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching today. It is quite a long day for all the lifters, but hopefully they've all enjoyed it. Alright, so we got Brianna now attempting 120 kilos. I don't know. Guess I'm just lucky. Oh, it's so easy. Let's go. That should be 3 white lights right there. Perfect. Alright, and now we got Ketki up next. 127.5 kilos. massive PB today from Ketki. Original PB was 87.5 kilos before coming into this comp here.
Banger.
Alright, so we'll just quickly clean off the bar, make sure there's no chalk or talcum powder on there. And hopefully if any of you guys do end up competing, I will probably be here, either spotting and loading or commentating. But for now, bar is loaded for Ketki, 127.5 kilos. Nice. I'll lock it out. There we go. Easy third attempt. Very, very nice. 3 white lights for Ketki. Alright, next up we got Sandy. Oh no, we got Kitty. Kitty at 130. So this is a 30 kilo PB for Kitty. Alright, the bar is loaded for Kitty. 130 kilos loaded onto the bar. Last lift of the day. Got a couple people in the crowd as well supporting her. Everything she's got. Let's go. Keep with it. Yep. We'll see what the refs say. Oh, there we go. 2 white lights. Ah. And they've given it to her. It's a good lift, 2 white lights, it's a good lift. There we go. Alright, so we got Sandy up next, attempting the same weight at 130 kilos. So this is still a 17.5 kilo PB for Sandy. The bar is loaded for Sandy, 130 kilos on the bar. Final attempt for Sandy today. So we still have one more flight after this. Up, come on, up. Very, very nice. Sandy there with the 17.5 kilo PB, 3 white lights. Well done. Alright, so we've got Jess up next. Last deadlift of the day for her, 132.5 kilos. We've only got 3 more lifters after this for the first flight. Move on to the second flight and then we'll be done for the day. Right, the bar is loaded for Jess. 132.5 kilos. The back slaps. Sending this one. Give it everything you've got. Let's go. Yes, lock it out. And that will be 3 white lights right there. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we've got Sharon up next with 135 kilos. I 15 kilo PB. Sharon's able to get this one. Alright. Bar is loaded for Sharon. 135 kilos on the bar. Unfortunately not. It was a very good try. Good way to finish off the day. It's okay. Alright, so next we've got Jess. 150 kilos. 10 kilo PB if Jess is able to get this one. So we've got Jess up now, 150 kilos. Last attempt of the day for her. 10 kilo PB. Locking it out, and that's it. Jess should have 3 white lights. There we go, 10 kilo PB for Jess. Congratulations. Alright, so next we got Sass up. 155 kilos, the last deadlift for Flight C. Who's still here for Sass in the chat? Let's see some support for Sass, okay? The last deadlift for Flight C. Judging by her other lifts, this should move very well. She's been doing very well all day. She goes 9 for 9. She's looking very focused. Alright, the bar is loaded for Sass. Everyone's cheering in the crowd. 155 kilos on the bar. Keep pulling, come on. Oh, look at that. Very well deserved. Congratulations, Sam. Very, very nice lift. 3 white lights to finish off her comp. Sass also went 9 for 9, meaning that she got all 9 of her lifts. So very, very well done. So next we'll be moving on to Flight D, the last deadlifts for the day. So we'll do the first flight. We'll do Annabelle is opening up the deadlifts at 100 kilos.
Followed by Muhammad and then Kiara. Annabelle's going to open on 100 kilos. 1 grade, 1 3, 2.5 kilos. Annabelle, Muhammad and Kiara, please, in the chutes. Oh yeah, you got time. You got time. What time you get? Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Alright, Annabelle is up. First deadlift of Flight D, 100 kilos on the bar. Three white lights, very nice opener, very easy. So we've got Muhammad up next, 105 kilos. This will be a 5 kilo PB on his opening attempt.
Muhammad, you got
Alright, the bar is loaded for Muhammad.
Unfortunately, he's run to his calf or something, so we might miss this one. After Muhammad, we have Kiara, Oscar, and
Just
Ryan.
waiting for I think he may have run to his car. Oh, he's running in.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, quickly, look, here he comes.
Last loaded, go for
40
it.
seconds.
Very nice. That's what I say.
And that is 3 white lights just there for Muhammad, even after running in. So Kiara's up next, attempting 125 for her opener.
Hang on a second, just stay here for a second. The bar is loaded for Kiara, 125.
Alright, Kiara, 125, first attempt. That's 3 white lights for Kiara. So we got Oscar next. So 125 kilos for Oscar.
112 for Muhammad.
Alright, the bar is loaded for Oscar. 125. Alright, nice easy opener for Oscar as well. Alright, next we've got Ryan attempting the same number, 125. Alright, the bar is loaded for Ryan. Alright, and that's 125 kilos there for Ryan. So next we've got Hudson attempting 135 kilos. Right. We've got Hudson 135 kilos. Alright. Nice and easy. Still kicking off halfway through our lifters. So we've got David up next at 140. Deadlifts probably go the quickest out of all of the 3 lifts that we do today. Although they do tend to be the heaviest. So the poor spotters and loaders. Alright, so 140 kilos on the bar for David here. That was an easy 140 there for David. Alright, so we've got Granite on 145 kilos. Only 5 kilos off of his current personal best. Alright, the bar is loaded. 145 kilos. Alright, oh, super quick. super easy. 145 kilos. He's definitely got a PB there today. Good lift. Alright, so next we've got John, which is jumping up to 175 kilos. Only 5 kilos off of his PB of 180. Alright, so the bar is loaded for John. Very, very nice opener. And that will be 3 white lights for John. So next up we got Lawrence, 182.5 kilos. 2.5 kilos over his personal best. So we've got Lawrence up now, 182.5 kilos. About to hit our second deadlift attempt. Oh, easy. 187.5 kilos for Jimmy. Up next. So we've got Jimmy up now with 187.5 kilos. Last attempt before we go on to the second attempts for our deadlifts. Oh, and it's super easy. 3 white lights, good lift. Alright, so we're going to go back to the beginning now. We're going to start with 107.5 kilos from Annabelle. Alright, so let's get this going. 107.5 kilos for Annabelle here. Oh, we're just going to quickly clean the bar. It's moving nice and easy. Three white lights. Next we got Muhammad at 112.5 kilos. 12.5 kilo PB right here from Muhammad. How are you guys enjoying the comp at the moment? 12.5 kilo PB there for Muhammad. Still got a third attempt. Alright, so we've got Oscar. coming up next, 135 kilos. Oscar up with 135 kilos. Alright, so next we've got Ryan. Ryan's also attempting 135 kilos. This will be a 5 kilo PB for Ryan. Up, come on. Nice. And that should be 3 white lights there for Ryan. And next we have Kiara, 140 kilos. 10 kilo PB. Decent jump, 15 kilo jump from 125, her first attempt. But then making it move so easy. Alright, 140 kilos. Got the secret ammonia. Oh yes, yes, lock it out. There we go. Very, very nice deadlift. 140 kilos. Alright, so we've got Hudson up next, 145 kilos. Alright, the bar is loaded here for Hudson, 145 kilos on the bar. 10 kilo jump from his first attempt. Oh, and it's moved so easy. Very, very nice. 3 white lights there. So we've got David up next with 150 kilos. This will be a just 10 kilos under his current PB. Alright, the bar is loaded for David. Oh. Super quick. 3 white lights there. Alright, so we also have Brunette attempting 150 kilos next. This will be an equal PB. Alright, oh, knock it out super quick. Let's go. 150 kilos, equal PB. Very well done there. And the rest will say 3 white lights. Let's go. Alright. So we got John at 190 kilos. bar is loaded for John, 190 kilos. And that will be 190 kilos there for John. 3 white lights. Alright, so we've got Lawrence up next. 192 and a half kilos. This will be a 12.5 kilo PB for Lawrence. The bar is loaded for Lawrence, 192 and a half kilos. Perfect. 3 white lights. Alright, so next we're jumping up to 197 and a half for Jimmy, our last second attempt, and then we will be into the final stretch, our third deadlifts just after this, the most exciting part of the day. Alright, bar is loaded. What are these? Alright, so now we're on to the last deadlifts of the day. This will conclude our competition as well. So if you're out there, you've got supporting anyone who's lifting currently, give them a big cheer. Might get a little bit loud in here. So what we do is we clean the bar in between each lift. Alrighty, so we'll clean the bar quickly. And let's get right into it. Okay, last deadlifts. Let's go. This is the big lift, 115 kilos right here for Annabelle. This will be an equal PB for Annabelle. Oh, and it's moved so quickly. Very, very well. Well done today. Alright, so we've got Muhammad next with 120 kilos. Just flick back and forth again, just so it comes up with the right ball. We came up with Sam. Alrighty, so we've got Muhammad up next, 120 kilos. There we go. Last attempt of the day. Stick with it, let's go. Ah, unfortunately just not there today, that's alright. That's alright. Very well attempted, well done today, Muhammad. Alright, so now we've got Ryan coming up, 140 kilos. This will be a 10 kilo PB if Ryan is able to get this. Again, just going to clean the bar. I would encourage everyone to try and do a powerlifting comp. If you want to, of course. Alright. Everybody's very supportive no matter who you are, no matter what you're lifting. 140 kilos here for Ryan. PB attempt. Stick with it, Ryan. Come on. Keep pulling. There we go. The tongue out at the end. Final lift of the day. Congratulations, Ryan. 140 kilos. Alright, next we have Kiara. We have 145 kilos. This will be a 15 kilo PB. Going with the slaps. Going with the slaps. Getting it in there. Alright. Aggressive. Let's go. Grip and rip. Come on. Stick with it. Oh. Unfortunately, just got away from there. That's okay. That's alright. Good attempt at 145 kilos. Still got away with a PB today. 10 kilo PB. Alright, so next up we're going to have Oscar. 147.5 kilos. Currently doing 147.5 kilos just to make sure that he can try and beat out, I'm assuming, his brother, Hudson. Heard the conversation just before. If Hudson fails the 155, at least Oscar has the 147, 2.5 kilos heavier than Hudson's last attempt. Alright, so we got the bar loaded for Oscar. Let's go, Oscar. Prove them wrong. 147.5. Stick with it. Let's go. Oh, it's too easy. Could have gone the 155. And that'll be 3 white lights there for Oscar. A little bit of competition there for Hudson. Let's hope he can pull forward. But next we have Brunette. 155 kilos, a 5 kilo PB. Last lift of the day for him. All right, 155 kilos on the bar right now. 5 kilo PB. We believe. Everything has moved so quickly for him today. These deadlifts have been looking amazing. Let's go, 155 kilos. Yes, oh, lock it out, come on. All the cheering. What a massive PB. 155 kilos right there. Very well done. Very well deserved. Congratulations. And that should be 3 white lights right there. Hopefully you can hear all the cheering and the clapping in the background. Alright, so next we've got Hudson, 155. He's got to do this to beat his brother. No pressure whatsoever. We promise. He's got this. He's focused. He's ready. We've had some very impressive lifters today. Everyone's done very, very well, giving it a go, doing their best. That's all we ask for. All right, the bar is loaded for Hudson, 155 kilos on the bar. Let's go, Hudson, come on. Big pull, stick with it. Oh, come on. Yes, oh. Unfortunately, beating out his brother. 155 kilos there for Hudson. And next we have Dave. 160 kilos. This will be an equal PB for David here, 160 kilos. Everyone should be super proud of themselves today. It's been a long and hard day. 2 sessions, 9 lifts, a lot of weight. We've only got 3 more lifters after David. Alright, so here's David, 160 kilos on the bar. His last attempt. Oh, yeah, oh. Unfortunately, just didn't have it there. It did come off the ground. Well done today, David. Alright, so we've got John up next, attempting the big 200. 200's a goal that a lot of people strive for. So this 200 will be a equal PB attempt.
Wait, is this doing a max after? Huh? Wait, what's this?
No. At one of my said Amir Fazeli he's like
Alright. Third last lifter for the day. 200 for John. Getting set up. Oh, unfortunately just not there today. That's okay. Well done, John. Very good attempt. Alright, so next up we've got Lawrence. 202.5 kilos. This will be a 22.5 kilo PB for Lawrence. We've got the bar prepared. 202.5 on the bar. Taking his time. Get set up. He's got plenty of time. Let's see what the judges give him. 3 white lights. There we go. Very well done, Lawrence. 22.5 kilo PB. Well done today. And so this will be our last lifter for today. So we've got Jimmy coming up with 205 kilos. This will be a 5 kilo PB for Jimmy. And it'll be our last lifter of the day. The heaviest deadlift of the day. No, not the heaviest. In this flight, I mean. The last lift. If you're watching from home, throw some support into the chat for Jimmy. 205 kilos, last attempt for the day, the last deadlift of the day. Alright, the bar is loaded for Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy. Oh, and it's gone up so quickly. An easy 5 kilo PB there for Jimmy. 3 white lights. And what a way to end the day. So that'll actually conclude our competition for today. Hercules of the Hill 16. Look, next year we will be holding 11 competitions. If you want to check them out, please look on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you very much for joining us. I'm Rob, at belted_Bob. And thank you very, very much for joining us. See ya. I'm also wrapping it up.
Oh, good.